This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, one more guy got the offer yesterday. I think I'll show you that. Is a 2015 passed out and non-IT guy, and having 6 years of experience into BPO call centers. And he got yesterday one offer, and one more offer is also expecting from Wipro company, right? So these people are studying regularly and practicing more and more. So end of the day, when you practice more, you will be able to get very good job, right? So only the key area is that you have to practice a lot. If you don't practice, then what will happen? Nothing is going to happen. Even though I support a lot of things, if you don't practice SQL Server and Power BI and SSIS, end of the day, nothing is going to happen, right? So I'm telling you that we can give you a lot of placements, but definitely you need to prove that with your knowledge, right? Always I'm telling, I don't have any success until and unless you get a job. Say your success is my success. So make sure that you're utilizing the time properly and practicing it on time, and make sure that you don't leave SQL Server, as I'm telling regularly. You practice more in SQL Server than Power BI, and one more tool is called SSIS. Clear? We're going to start SSIS from today morning 9:30. If you're willing to start, let me know so that I can give you the link to SSIS. SSIS is for 2025 classes. So all this month is going to be taking SSIS. So by the end, we're also completing Power BI. If not, at least it may go up to September 10th. So September 10th, I think all things will get over for you, right? So in mid of September, we should be able to create CVs and upload in. We need to prepare for projects and everything. So be ready. I'm there with you till you get a job. But only thing is that you need to practice. If you wanted to take 1 month extra for preparation, I don't mind, but don't leave it. Clear? Yeah. So today we're going to be discussing about filter data dynamically using parameters in Power Query, refreshing, sorting row number using index column, fill the values, custom function in Power Query, conditional column. So all these things we have. So let us understand one by one. Now we knew that we can create a parameter in SSRS reports. The same parameters are available here as well. So I wanted to go to Power BI desktop. So let me open this. Today we'll discuss with options in parameters, and let us understand what is a parameter, right? Why parameter is important, and let us discuss one by one today. So almost we are completing Power Query part. So slowly we'll jump on to Power Pivot. We start with the DAX functions and everything. I wanted to go and get some data. So go to transform data. I wanted to go to new source Excel workbook. I wanted to use this path where I have some data. So this is the data I would like to use it. So I wanted to use iBank. Clear? So what is that I'm planning to use? iBank. It is a banking data. So the same data you can see in your SQL case studies as well. We have a customers of banking and we have a transactions in the banking. So this is the two sheets I'm going to be taking. Let me go to the sheet which I'm using. This is the iBank. I'm going to be giving this sheet to you. You just take these two sheets. I have customers. You go to the bank, what you do? You open an account, then you will get account ID. customer name, address in which the customer belong to, branch in which they opened the account, BR1, BR2. So when you apply filters here, you will be able to find out lot of branches are there. How many branches? BR1, BR2, total 9 branches are there. So in any one of the branch, you can just go there and open an account. This is your product. Product means what? Fixed deposit account, loan account, recurring deposit, savings bank account. So this is the product. Which account you have taken? And account open date. When did you open the account? And what is the balance in the in your account? And whether your account is operational or closed. C means closed. C means what? Closed. It is not operational, right? So I wanted to have operational data or opened. I means inoperative data. Inoperative means what? If you don't do any transactions in your account for 2 years or more than 1 year, it is going to be suspended. Clear? So that is what is called I, inoperative. It is operational. O means what? Operational. That is what is called status. So I have lot of data. So in which branch you have opened the account, the branch number, branch ID. Now, after opening an account, what you do? You are going to be doing a lot of transactions. Transaction number is here. Date of transaction is here. And we have, you can, who's the account ID holder? So 101. 101 is Biden. So he's going to be doing a transaction in branch BR1. What is the transaction type? Cash withdrawal. CW means cash withdrawal, cash deposit, check deposit. So what is the transaction amount? Cash withdrawal $2,000 or rupees. So cash deposit 20,000 rupees or dollars. Like that, different transactions each customer is doing. So if you see, it is a primary key and which is a foreign key and which is one-to-many relationship, because 101 can do many transactions, right? So these two tables I have it. Now I wanted to know filter. I would like to apply a filter here. I wanted to go. I wanted to know who are open the accounts in branch BR1. I go here. I click on BR1. I can get BR1 data. So these are the people who have opened the accounts in the branch BR1. Now I go here. I wanted to know who are the people who have done the transactions in branch BR1. You can go to nearest branch and do the transaction. Now I wanted to know which branch they have done. Go to filter. Normally we select, unselect everything. We say BR1. So I wanted to apply. These are the guys. These are the guys who have done the transactions in branch BR1. So these are the people they have opened the account. So I wanted to use a filter. I wanted to use a filter. So filter is this, okay? So I wanted to use a filter, let us say BR1 here. This filter, let us say, this name is called X. This is what is called a parameter. Now, what I would like to give, I wanted to supply this data here dynamically, and I wanted to go back and supply it also dynamically. Now what I'm doing, if I wanted to change, what is that I'm doing? If I wanted to change it tomorrow, yeah, I would like to supply here as well. I would like to supply here as well. What I'm doing, I am going here, I am changing. For example, tomorrow I wanted to get a branch BR3 data. I go and supply here. So then I go here. I wanted to click and again choose branch BR3 here, right? So I don't want to go and apply filters everywhere. So I wanted to give only here. So tomorrow if I write a branch BR3 here, so this should go here, and as well as the same value has to come here. So dynamically we are supplying filters. That is what is called parameter. Dynamic filters are called as a parameters. Clear? I wanted to create one parameter, some value. So this value I wanted to supply it here, and I would like to supply it here. Wherever branch is there, it is going to be filtered dynamically. That is what is called dynamic filters are called as parameters. Dynamic means it is not static. So statically every time I go and I change it here, I come here, I change it here. Every time doing it manually by me is difficult. So I create one value, I put it here, I put the value here, automatically it will go to this filter, it will go to this filter. So this is dynamic, filters are called as parameters. Parameters means, it is a box or the variable where the value is stored that is going to be supplied to the filters. So let me go back and do this in a demo. Now click and remove these filters. How to remove? Go and remove the filter in Excel. Go, click on this and uncheck this. That's it. Now save this file. I'm taking this file. What is the file name? File name is called iBank. So this is the file that you're going to be using. Now I wanted to go and customers data, transactions data. Now how to apply filters? I need not tell you. You already knew it. So you go here. You can simply go and I need, let us say, BR1 data. So BR1 data, you can go to transaction table, you can go filters. This is unselect everything, click on this. So this is BR1 data. Like that, I should be able to again go to customers. I would like to see BR2 data. So go unselect BR3 data or BR2 data, BR3. You go here. Again, you need to change the selection. Remove this and BR3. So this is every time you're changing, right? So I don't want to do that. So I wanted to remove filter, go back here, remove filter. I wanted to create a parameters. Where is the option? Parameters in your home. Power Query Editor window, home. So this is what is called parameters. Okay, so this is what, so parameter you need to apply on this, parameter you need to apply on this. So where you need to go home and go to manage parameters. So this is what we're going to be discussing today. Am I clear? So let me quickly go to home, manage parameters, and new parameter I wanted to create. So click on this. So parameter name. So parameter name is telling new parameter. So if you, it is giving you one parameter, you can remove, you can click on new. So it will give you parameter one, right? So how to go? You have to go to home, manage parameters, new parameter. By default, you will get one. You can delete or you can click and create, click on this new button. So parameter, what is this? It's a branch ID. Okay, branch ID. So now what is the parameter? Parameter is a branch. It is a text data. So you can choose a text or you can just leave it to any. It is a type, data type. So now suggested values, any value, list of values and query. So these three things we'll discuss one by one. So any value and current value I want to provide as BR1. So I'm going to be creating a parameter. So created. So you should be able to see a parameter. The value is this. Now this parameter, now I have created this parameter value. I should be supplying to this filter. I should be able to supply it to this filter so that the data will get filtered based on this value. Now how to do that? Go to customers. Now go to branch. Now I have these options, right? Now you go to text filters and equals to. Text filters and what? Equals to. Now, so what is that we are saying? I wanted to say branch ID equals to what? Equals to, you supposed to give parameter here. You can also create a new parameter if you want to create. So it will get the same window. I don't want to create. So I wanted to go parameter. So which parameter? Branch ID parameter. So this is the one you should choose it. And this is the one. That's it. So I applied a parameter. Now the parameter is BR1. The BR1 is got filtered. Now I need to apply here as well. Go here, click on this. Now always go to text filters equals to, right? And equals to branch ID equals to, go here ABC parameter, which parameter? Branch ID you apply. So I'm able to get BR1 data here. Now I go back and I change this to BR5. Now automatically when you come here, you should be able to get BR5 data. you should be able to get BR5 data. You go back, you wanted to have BR9 data. Now you should be able to get BR9 data. You should be able to get BR9 data. Now you close and apply, right? When you close and apply, it is going to be loading the data into the Power Pivot. Now you create a lot of visualizations here, and let us understand what's going to be happening. You can dynamically filter the values. So customers data, transactions data being loaded. Now we can see what is the size. Okay, detecting relationships, lot of things it is done. Now modeling. So I think account ID. If you wanted to do the mapping, you can do the mapping. Otherwise, just leave it as it is. And I'm having it is got filtered, right? It is got filtered because we applied a parameter there. So, and you can also click on transactions. It is applied filters. That is fine. I go here. I wanted to double click on this and create, go to customers. I wanted to have branch wise, drag and drop branch. And I wanted to have branch wise some amount, right? So balance some amount. I wanted to have it. So this is the data I would like to have it. So one filter I'm doing it here. One filter I'm using it. Now I have a grid. So it is branch BR1 data. Let me go quickly and apply the board. Now double click on this. Now in this, I wanted to use another table called a transactions table. I wanted to use again branch and use, there is a transaction amount I'm going to be using. Okay, so transaction amount I'm going to be using and copy this and format painter and click on this. Clear? So both places, two different. This is coming from customers table. This is coming from customers table. This is coming from transaction table. You have different date. Now, if you wanted to change dynamically, go here. There is a edit parameters. Now you click on this. Now, what is the data you would like to give? I want to use BR1. So go and apply BR1. So filters are applied in both places. Apply changes. Now both places the BR1 is got applied. Now if you want to do again edit parameters, now I want to apply say branch BR4. So both places the filter is going to be applied. So click on apply changes. Now it is working properly fine. BR4. Now I wanted to go and give some BR6 here. And when I press BR6, I supposed to get BR6 data. I supposed to get what? BR6 data. Now I did not get BR6 data. Why? The reason is very simple, which is a case sensitive. Which is a case sensitive. The data from the source when you open and see, it is having upper limit, uppercase data. When you have uppercase data, you need to supply only in the uppercase. If you have lowercase data, you have to apply everything in the lowercase. But how does the customer knows that I need to give lowercase, uppercase? It will be difficult for them, right? So the people, giving and understanding these numbers and supplying always like this is difficult, right? So they don't understand. So we have to give some more options so that they don't do these kind of a mistakes, uppercase lowercase mistakes. So what is that we can do? Quickly transform data, quickly go to transform data, go to parameter. Now I wanted to go to parameters and manage parameters. I wanted to go here and I wanted to this time don't go in for any value, go in for list of values. So list, what is that this parameter can get? BR1, BR2, right? So I will be linking all these things, BR3, like that. I can link all the branches. How many branches we have? We have many branches like that. All the branches, the list is going to start with 1 and up to, or 9. We have 9 branches. I can give the link, I can give the list here. Now when I create a list, the same list is visible here, right? You can get the list. So current value you can also get BR1. So I wanted to give the list, all the branches. I have 9 branches. I can give the list. So this is what list of values I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about what? Any value we discussed. So the next one is list of values. Now, when you go to list of values, what is the advantage? The advantage, so the customer need not type anything. There is a list. So click on the list. So you go, you should be able to get BR4 data, BR4 data. So that is the beauty. I go, I want to get BR5. I can go, I'll get BR5. So I will also get BR5 data. So customer need not know what is the value they're supposed to give, and the uppercase lowercase issues also will get resolved. Clear? So you go to transform data now. I want to go to edit parameters. So earlier they were typing, now they'll have a list. Clear? So what is the value I supposed to give? I need not remember also. So simply click on this and apply changes. It is going to work properly. So if you have BR1, BR2, BR3 up to BR9, you can type on your own. If tomorrow the list changes, instead of a BR1, the IDs are changed. It is not BR1, it is BR1X, BR2X, BR3X. So if they're changing the data, so what will happen? That list you have created will not work. Or if you have a 50 numbers and creating one by one is difficult, right? So the next option would be, so you need to go in for the next option would be query. You get the data from the query itself. Query means from the data source itself, you get all the branches and you are trying to display all the data in these parameters using a query. So I go here and I go to manage parameters. So click on this. Now, instead of using list of values, let me show the query. So what query I'm going to be writing? I don't have any queries, right? So I would like to write the query first. So I need to get all the branches. What are the branches we have? Let me open iBank. So all the branches I have it here, right? So let me go and filter. So how many branches you have? BR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 9. So these are the branches I wanted to use it so that I can get the, I can create, I can use this list. Let me go back quickly to Power BI. Now I will go to new source or go to recent sources, go to iBank. Now again, I'm going to be using a customers. From the customers sheet, I wanted to get all the branches. Clear? Unique branches or distinct branches. Take this and click on OK. Click on OK. Now this you need to rename. So what is this? It is branches. All the distinct branches. Now press enter. Now I don't need any other columns. So click on this, remove other columns. Now I go and remove duplicates. If I remove duplicates, I'm able to get BR1, BR2, BR3. So this branches I wanted to give as part of my parameter. So I go to parameter, click on this. Now I go to manage parameters, manage parameters. Now I wanted to use this time query. Now I go, I'm not able to get anything. Even though I have created this, I'm not able to get here. You have to do one more step so that you will be able to get all these values. What is the step that is missed? So that I'll tell you, you have to go and go to transform tab. Okay, so you need to click on this. Go to which tab? Transform tab. So when you go to transform tab, there is an option. So what is that option? So step number one is this. Step number two is this. Step number three, you need to select this. Step number four, in any column, there is a convert to list. This you need to do it. This is step number four. Okay. If you wanted to use as a query, you have to convert this as a list as part of transform tab. Clear? Select this branch, go to transform, select this and convert as a list. Let me click on this. So it is converted as a list now. So this step is missed. Okay. Because of that only we are not able to use this. Now let me go to here. Now go to where? Manage parameters. Now, this time I want to use a query. Now I should be able to get branches now. Which branch you wanted to use as a current value? Branch BR1. Click on OK. Now you go. You should be able to get a BR1 data. You should be able to get BR1 data. Now you should be able to get this list. Where is the list? List is not shown, right? You can go to there's edit parameters, the complete list is shown here. Okay, now you can show whatever you would like to have it. So branch BR4 data, you can get it. This data also you should be able to get it. If you wanted to change, go edit parameters data. Now you should be able to see the complete list coming from here, right? So the list is available there. So with the help of the query, you should be able to easily get the data and load it. Now close and apply. I should be able to use this in my visualizations as well. The next query is that if I have one branch, I can select. But if I have multiple branches, how do I dynamically filter it? So now I go, I want to say edit parameters. Now the complete list is shown. You can have parameter 5. You are able to get it. Apply changes. But now the next question would be, I wanted to have not only one, I wanted to have multiple parameters. What is the meaning? I wanted to select BR1 as well as BR2 or BR3. Multiple parameters. If I wanted to select, how do I select? So that is the next question. So the next option will say how to use multiple parameters in your report. Clear? So I go back, go to transform data. Go to transform data and I created one report, right? So this is having one parameter. I wanted to go in for one more parameter. Let me go manage parameters. So this parameter is, first parameter, branch ID 1. Okay. So it is going to be giving you 1. Let me create one more. It is going to be giving the next branch ID 2. Okay. So branch ID 2. So you can have a query if you wanted to get a query. The query you can as it here. So in this, I would like to supply branch BR. This is current value. This you can change. I have created two parameters, ID1, ID2. Now you can click on OK. Two parameters are available. Clear? So branch and branch. So these two parameters, you need to link it to this and this. Clear? Now you go to customers. Now I wanted to go and clear filter. I would like to apply filters now. So go here and text filters and equals to one value I wanted to have. Okay, what is the value I would like to supply? I would like to supply branch ID. What is the value I would like to supply? One is called parameter. Which one? One parameter. The second value I would like to use or okay, branch ID equals to branch BR1 or branch ID equals to branch BR2. So this is branch BR2. Clear? So I can supply like this. If you have multiple values, you can go to advanced. So branch ID equals to BR1 or branch ID equals to BR2 like that. We can have or and condition, right? So that is the one you should be able to choose it and create it. So created. Now you're able to get BR1 and BR2 data. Now you go to transactions. We have only one filter. Clear the filter and let me go back. And a text filters equals to. Now again, branch BRID equals to parameter. Can take parameter 1 or condition and equals to the second parameter is BR2, right? So now you are going to be closing and applying. That's it. So tomorrow I need BR3 and BR4, BR5 and BR6. So you should be able to get the same things done so that you need not worry about it. Clear? So we have data BR1 and BR2. Now I want to edit parameters. So you should be able to get two parameters. I wanted to have BR, 7 year and BR, 5 year. So BR7 and BR5 data, I wanted to get it. So apply changes, get the data from parameters dynamically, and it is going to be filtering data sets dynamically. So this is what is the beauty about your parameters. Am I clear? So if you have any questions, you're welcome. So that is the parameterization. It's very, very simple. So at the home page itself, you should be able to find out all these things. You can have all these settings very, very easily. Now, the next option that we could see is that refresh all, right? So yesterday I was talking about if you wanted to refresh only one table, now you have refresh button is enabled, so you can refresh whatever you wanted to have it. Remove the filters. So remove the filters. So if you wanted to remove something, you should be able to use refresh preview means whatever you have selected that will get refreshed. Refresh all means everything will get selected that we discussed already. Now, if you wanted to sort the data, there is a sorting option that you can have it. Convert list option repeat. So it's you have to go and go to transform and select your branches, okay? And you have to go transform and convert to list. Select this and convert to list. Clear? So that's what. Select this, go to transform and convert list. That's it. That's what you need to use it. Somebody is asking. Yeah. You can also replay the video once again so that you can understand. Yeah. Okay, now the next option, small options, we have sorting the data. Sorting the data means we have a couple of sorting options. So you can choose the data. There is, I would like to sort the based on this product. You can include what kind of a sorting option you would like to have it. You want to have uppercase, lowercase, what is that you would like to have? You should be able to implement the sorting here, right? And that is the option. And if you wanted to have a row number using index column, clear? So as part of add column, I wanted to have a row number. Row number start with 0, 1 or custom. For example, I go to this and I wanted to have a row number. So how can we add a row number or serial number? For example, I don't have a row number. I would like to say row number starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, something like this we can have, right? Continuous numbers. In Excel, what we do? We take and we drag and drop like this. Slowly it will come. It is starting with 0. So you can start with 0 or you can also start with 1, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to be, creating a serial number or any other custom. I would like to start the number with 1,000 and I need to get not next month, the decrement by 1, 999,998 like that we can have, right? Whatever be the number that you would like to have it, you can have it with the help of your add column, right? So when you go to add column, so there is an index column that is available. Okay, so I'm going to be having a customers and going to be using add column. I am planning to use what index column. So when you go in for index column, couple of options. I would like to start with 0, start with 1 and start with this one. I would like to start with 0 means, so it is going to be giving you starting with 0. Okay, So indexing starting with 0, I would like to say this is a row number. Okay, press enter so that you will have starting with 0. I wanted to start with 1. So it is going to be creating, adding, right? It's going to be creating one more column. It is starting with 1 serial number or something like this. I wanted to create a custom one. You can simply go and create. It will tell me what is that I would like to have it. I wanted to have starting number is 1000 and increment by 1. So the first number will be 1, then 1001, something like this. You can create all these things with the help of indexing column. So that is available. These are simple options that you can use it and create it. Clear? And I wanted to, use fill down and fill up as part of transform tab. Clear? So what is the fill up and fill down? Let me tell you. I have some data given like this. So that is a data. I'm going to be giving you this sheet. Okay. I have, the car sales is like this. Year number, car model, and what is the sales. In 2010, the sales is this much. There are a lot of, gap is available. In 2011, the sales is like this. In 2012, the sales is like this. Now, I wanted to use this fill data and create a visualizations. It's very, very simple to create a visualizations with this data. Let me go to home and new query, Excel workbook and get some data. Okay. So I have some data here. Where is the data? Let me have this file fill. Where is it? Fill file is available. It is somewhere here. Okay. So the fill file may be available here. This data coming from, I have Power BI data, this file. I should have this file. Where is that? Let me just go there and okay, fill is not a okay, which is a Excel. It is not Excel, I think. Fill is a comma separated values. So that is the reason I go and I use a text files. Okay, so let me use fill. Now I'm able to get this data. Now I got this data. Click on OK. CSV files means what? Text files. Now I simply car model sales, everything is fine. Click on this. It is loading data. Just wait. I wanted to go to page number 2 and create some visualizations. So I wanted to use a table and go here, drag and drop year, car model and sales. Okay. So year number should not be summarized. Now I quickly give the border and go up style. So you can have flashy rows and go to grid and come down and increase the font if you wanted to see the new font. Okay. Now the font is got increased. Everything is working fine. Now I am able to see a lot of nulls here. Why a lot of nulls here? Because this data is actually not a null data. This is not a null data at all. This is belong to these years only. This belong to this year. This belong to this year. So I wanted to fill up these years. Otherwise, I will be able to get this kind of a visualizations that I wanted to have it. Quickly go back, transform data. Now you go to transform tab. You click on the fill. You go to transform tab and there is a filling option. So filling down means whatever be the value that is here, that is going to be taken and the same value is going to be filling down. So this value will be taken, this will get filled here. So filling down. This value will be taken, this is going to be filled. Filled up means this value is going to be taken, this is going to be filling up like this. So if you take this value will be filling up here. So that we should not use filling up, we should use filling down. Okay, let me go to which tab. First you need to select the table and which column that you need to select. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, go to transform tab. Step number this one, under any column, fill is the option that I want to use it, right? So we can just go there, fill down. When you say fill down, so this data is got filled up. So just go back and close and apply. When we say close and apply, so actual data is completely filled up. If you wanted to get, year-wise calculations, then definitely we can create beautiful calculations. All the data is visible here. So you can create whatever be the visualization that you would like to have it, you can have it. So I would like to have some matrix visualization. You can have year-wise, this wise, the complete sales. Clear? So that is the need for the filling up, fill up. Fill down means the lower value is going to be taken, it's going to be used, right? So we can also create some custom functions. So when you go to add column, I want to add two numbers, so you can go and create some custom functions. So this we'll discuss in tomorrow's class. Create a custom functions and call the custom functions, and we can use simple statements. Some few things are there, so that we'll discuss tomorrow. Any other questions?